Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title of today's video, today I am doing my first Jellycat plush collection. I am so excited to do this video and I'm so excited to show you guys all of the Jellycats that I own as of right now. I do want to say a couple things. So here around like September, I did learn about Jellycats and I got into them, and I had already owned around 30 Jellycats, which unfortunately I sold all of them. I already had owned a lot of like rare Jellycats. I owned the little toucan, I owned the Pomeranian, I owned Bashful Mouse, like just I owned Ricky Rainfrog as a vampire. I owned so many and I sold them all, and there was a reason for it. So at the time that I was starting to get into Jellycats and started collecting them, I also owned Squishables and I collected Squishables, and Squishables are those big plushes. They literally take up a lot of space, and like I said, they're super cute, but I made the decision earlier this year to sell them and get rid of them because we were moving, and I decided, you know what, even though as much as I love Squishables, they're just so big and really hard to store, and knowing how I didn't like them to be all stacked up. I just felt bad, and I was like, I just don't have room, so I sold them. And just recently, I would say like last month. So since last month, I was like, you know what, I really loved the Jellycats. I saw they were starting to release so many good ones, and I was like, I am missing out. I really want Jellycats again. And at first my boyfriend was like, no, because you already owned them and you sold them. And I was like, yeah, but there was a reason behind it. It's not that I didn't love them, because I really did. I just felt at the time I'm collecting Squishables, and then I started to collect Jellycats, and I was like, I don't have room. Where we used to live, my plush room was smaller, and I was just buying so much plush, and I was just like, I can't handle it. I can't catch up. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to make the decision, and I sold my Jellycats, but I regret it. My boyfriend told me I was gonna regret it, but I didn't listen. At that moment, I was like, no, I want Squishables. And like I said, I regret selling my Jellycats. So I'm not new to like the Jellycats. I know a lot of people are new. I already know about them. I've stayed up to date. I was always following them on Instagram, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what did I do? And like I said, last month I made the decision I want to collect for sure. I will not sell them or get rid of them. I love them too much, and I've had to restart my collection. One, I got some with some money that I had sold like the other plush, so it's not money that I had anyways. It's kind of money from other plush I sold, so that's what I am using to justify how many I've bought in already. I know they're not cheap, and no, I'm not rich. I just have been focusing on buying them. So I hope you're all excited. I am very excited to show you. And I'm going to show you guys in order from when I got them. Okay, anyways, let's get started. So the first Jellycat that I got was the Amusables Raindrop. Amusables Raindrop is so adorable. Just look at him. He's so fat. I love his little tummy. I love that he has little green rain boots. It makes him look so adorable, and he just has the cutest face. I had to have him. He was the one that I mainly wanted right away, and I only have one store that sells Jellycats like in my town, so once we went to check it out and see what they had, I couldn't believe that they still had the Raindrop, because I know it's been sold out online. But just look at him. I absolutely love him. And so that first day I picked him up and picked up Derek the Bulldog. Oh, I just love him so much. First of all, I want to say he is extremely soft, and he reminds me of my Bulldog, my French Bulldog. You've seen him in my videos, but he's so cute, and I absolutely love him. So his name, so the name on his tag is Derek, and I feel like I picked out the most perfect one. It's a little hard to see his eyes, I think, on the camera, but in person I fixed the fur so I could see the eyes, and look at his little teeth coming out of his mouth. He's just so adorable. And then like from the side, I just love the lump that he has and his little tail. He's absolutely adorable. I love him. And then we went again another time last month, and I got 3 at that time, and it was because they had just gotten restocks of a bunch of Jellycats, and I was like, I'm sorry, I have to get them. I was only planning to get 1 or 2, and I ended up getting 3. So let me show you. The first one that I picked out was the Ricky Rainfrog. Just look at how adorable he is. Everybody knows Ricky Rainfrog. He is amazing. And look at him again. I just love how fat they are and like round. Like it just makes them so freaking adorable and so perfect. I love him so much. And like I said, I used to own the Ricky Rainfrog Vampire. So I plan to get that one again because I was obsessed with him, and I was like, why? So I plan to get him again, but for now I have the regular. Then the next one that I got was Ambit Lem. Oh my god, he's just so cute. So this one reminds me of a hamster that me and my boyfriend used to have. It was mostly my boyfriend's, but it just reminds me of him. He's so cute though. I just love him, and I've seen that a lot of people don't really have him, but I just want to say that he is adorable in person. So I feel like online maybe the pictures don't do it justice, but he is absolutely adorable. Like look at his little arms, his little mouth, look at his eyeballs. He is so cute. I love him, and he has a little tail in the back. Then the last one that I got that day was the Fram Pancakes. It has little blueberries on top. Look at it. Look at the syrup coming down. So shiny, so nice. And it's a 3 stack of pancakes. And then look at its feet. It is absolutely adorable. I know this one is extremely popular. So my store got a bunch in, like 15 of them. And I was like, I'm of course getting one before they sell out again. But it's so cute. I'm so glad to have it in my collection. Okay, and then the next time that we went to the store, like I said, we've gone like 3 times to that store already within last month and this month. So this plush I also used to own, and I've seen that it is rare now, and it goes for a lot of money, like 80 to 100 something. And I feel sad that I sold mine, and my boyfriend's like, you should just get it again, because I'd rather you spend this than that price that it's going for. So I got it again. So this is my second Roderick the Rhinoceros, and he is so freaking adorable. He is another chunky dude. I just love him, but I am so happy to have him once again in my collection. It's a little dark, but there's his eyes. He looks so cute, and his ears, and then he has a little fluffy tail. He looks so good. I love Roderick the Rhinoceros, and I want to get his friend the hippo, so I plan to get it soon. And with Roderick the Rhinoceros, I got one other one that day, and that was the Amusables pair. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I love this pair. Again, they had a few, and I picked out the most perfect one. And it has a leaf. I just love it. And then look at its feet. But this pair is absolutely adorable, and it's so round. I'm just so happy, guys. Next, since last time, for a long time, I had seen this Jellycat and I was always like, oh my gosh, I need it. And it goes for a lot, but I found one for a decent price. Not cheap, not too expensive, just in the middle, but I had to have it, and I feel again like I found the most perfect one. And when I say perfect, it is because I am very particular with how the faces look on all my plushes. I want them to be perfect, because if I'm paying already a lot of money for them, I need them to be perfect, and I plan to keep them this time forever. So let me show you Magnus the Manatee. Oh my goodness, look at him. I love manatees so much, and recently we went to Florida when we went to Disney World, and we got to see manatees in person, and I was just so in love. They are so cute and so friendly. And then we're planning to go again in next year or the year after that, but I really want to swim with the manatees in Florida, as you can only do that legally in Florida. But look at it, it's just so cute, and it has so many spots, which I feel like are all in the perfect spot. And I just love this Magnus the Manatee. I love the little wrinkles on his forehead. Again, this is like a puppy, and it reminds me of my dog. So anything chubby reminds me of my dog, but I love this Magnus the Manatee. It is definitely one of my favorites that I own right now. And it's perfect. I love it so much. Next up, I got Chip the Seagull. Once I saw that this Jellycat existed, I needed it. Since I saw that it was released, I believe last year, I was like, I have to have it. Or it was either at the end of last year or early this year. He is just so adorable. I just love this. Like, he's so derpy looking, and again, it is the chubbiness for me. It gets me every time. Like, if you're chubby, you know, you're coming home with me. You're so cute. But look at this Chip the Seagull, and look at its little feet. He is perfect. I love him. And at the same time as I got Chip the Seagull, I got the Amusable medium-sized croissant. I really loved how this croissant looked, and I saw that only the small one is in stock online. So I got this one off of eBay. And yes, I know about there's fakes, but the ones I've been buying online are real. I check, I do all my facts, so I for sure know this is a real medium-sized croissant. And again, it's so perfect. It looks so yummy, and it's so cute. And then look at its feet, they're dangling. And then literally this week, these have came in. Again, I got these off of a reliable seller, and I had to have them. I had to have all of these, but I had to have these. And they're just so cute. I picked out the Bashful Medium Panda. Look at him. He's so freaking cute. And look at his tummy from the side. Look at him. His feet are all dangling. He's just so perfect, so adorable. I absolutely love this Bashful Panda. And then with him, I got the Bashful Red Panda, and just look at it. It has the cutest face. I literally feel again like I got the most perfect face. Look at it. It's so freaking cute. I love red pandas, and I had to have the Bashful Panda. So I'm so happy to have this one in my collection, and I know it's like rare. So I'm glad I also got it in a bundle. I got both of them together. I'm just so happy with both of those. And then my newest one and my last one is the Mozzarella And this one is a very new one. I got it online on the Jellycat website, and I love it. It has a tomato as a hat. It's holding like a bay leaf, and it's just perfect. I love mozzarella. Yum. And like this one is just so adorable. I had to have him. He's perfect, and he's just a round little boy. So I'm happy to have mozzarella. And like I said, that was the last one in my collection right now, but it's gonna grow fast. My collection's gonna grow fast because I literally have already like 5 more on the way, and it's not gonna stop there. We're just gonna keep adding to it. So anyways, that was my whole Jellycat plush collection at this time, and that was a total of 13 Jellycats. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you own any of these, which one was your favorite, if you're happy that I started to collect Jellycats again, or anything else that you would like to see, and I will definitely do it. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will be back with more videos. Peace.